Good morning everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden and welcome back to my greenhouse. I'm sitting in my bistro table set and I'm so excited about it. It's so nice and warm and I just love it. I'm really happy with it. If you haven't watched that video, I'll link it right up here. It was a greenhouse makeover that I did. So I hope you all are having a wonderful day. It's absolutely beautiful weather today. It's giving me spring fever. I can't wait. It's so exciting. So today is another installment in my Gardening for Beginners series. And in this series, every week I do a deep dive into a different gardening topic that focuses on gardening for beginners and, you know, the really basic stuff that I think beginner gardeners need to know. I myself was a beginner gardener 2 years ago when we moved into this house. I didn't know anything and I spent hours searching on YouTube for information, and I would have loved to have it all in one place in one playlist, which is why I'm doing this series. So today's video is really important to me because this video is probably what really made me want to start a YouTube channel, because I just think that the topic is so needed. It needs to be shouted from the rooftops, and that topic is that you can do it. We can do it. We can do this gardening stuff. It's not that hard. You know, there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's an experiment every year, and you can start over if you mess up. And I just think that that is something that a lot of people need to hear. You're not gonna mess up on what you need to do. So this video is gonna be a little bit different than my other Gardening for Beginners series, because I'm not gonna just sit and, you know, talk to you guys about the deep topics of everything, but I really think this is probably one of the most important videos in this series. So my family and I moved into this house in January of 2020, and before that we lived in rental homes because we couldn't afford to purchase a home in the California real estate market. It was just too expensive for us. We couldn't get in. And so we got really lucky by getting into this house. We got a deal. We're very excited about it, and we're so excited to be here. But before that, we lived in rental homes with, you know, another person's house and another person's yard. And those landlords would always have gardeners that would come and maintain the yard for us. So we never had to do it. We didn't own a lawnmower. We didn't own a blower. We never did it. And so when we moved into this house, when we purchased this house, you know, one of the first things we did is we hired a gardener to come in and maintain our yard, because we didn't know how to do it. We didn't know what to do. We didn't own any of the equipment. Then when COVID hit and I was staying home a little bit more, you know, I would kind of watch them out the window and I would see what they would do. And this is horrible to say, but I timed them one day to see how long they were here mowing the grass and blowing the leaves and everything like that. And they were here for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. It was crazy. And we were paying $20 a week, so $80 a month, which I thought was a pretty good deal at the time. But when I saw what they did and how easy it was, I thought, why can't I do that myself? Why can't I do that? And why can't I save the money and spend that money on flowers? And I was just starting to get into flowers. I was, you know, starting to try out planting different things. I had planted my first Super Tunia bubblegum from Proven Winners, and it was doing amazing, and so I was really motivated, but I needed money for it. So when I saw that the gardeners, you know, I felt like I could do it, I talked to my husband and I decided that we were gonna try. So we went to Home Depot and we bought a lawnmower and we bought a blower and we bought a weed whacker, and we just started figuring it out. And I know, you know, looking back, it sounds so easy and like, of course, mowing your lawn is so easy. But at the time we were really intimidated. And I think that intimidation crosses a lot of boundaries or limits people in gardening, because it covers a lot. People get intimidated by this kind of stuff, and really what I want to say in this video is there's no need to be intimidated. It's pretty easy, it's pretty straightforward, you know, and the worst thing that you can do is kill the plant or kill part of your lawn and it'll grow back. You know, that's the wonderful thing about gardening. Today in this video, I wanted to take you guys through how Jason and I maintain our yard. We live on, you know, it's a small property. It's less than a 1/4 acre. So obviously this video is not focused on people who have larger properties than us, because that it would be, you know, a whole different thing. And you guys will probably have bigger lawn mowers and everything like that. And then also this video is not focused on people with mobility issues. I totally get it. You know, there's a lot of people that can't do this, and it would just take far too much energy and hurt their bodies. So just take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. The point of this video is not to mow your lawn yourself. The point of this video is to recognize that you can do it. If there's something that you want to try, you should try it, especially in gardening, because you know, we all mess up. Even the professionals mess up. So I know I said I wasn't gonna talk too much, and that was a lot of talking. Let me take you guys out. I'm gonna show you guys the equipment that we use. We have decided to purchase the Ryobi brand, and we use all battery powered. And it's the 1+ battery that you can put in all the different equipment that you have. So one battery fits into our lawnmower, our blower, our weed whacker, and then all of our other equipment as well. So I would recommend, if you guys are just starting out and you're where I was in 2020 and you had nothing, look into a system like that, because I think that it's really cost effective, and I think that it's really it's convenient and it looks nice because everything matches. So one more thing I want to talk about before I show you guys the equipment is the financial cost of all of this. Yes, if you're just starting out and you're where we were in 2020 when we were first moved into this house, you do have to invest in this equipment, and it does cost some money. But you know, just a short 2 years later, Jason and I, we did the budget and figured out all the cost, and we've actually saved $2,000 over the past 2 years by buying this equipment and then doing it ourselves. So you guys know I spent that $2,000 already on plants and at the garden store, but you know, that's $2,000. That's a lot of money just for doing it yourself. So you got to get in there. You got to trust yourself. You got to trust that you can do this. Okay, so here's the equipment I was talking about, and hopefully you guys can see it with the shadow. But like I said, we chose to go with the Ryobi brand, and it's the Ryobi 1+, where everything gets connected to one battery. So let me show you this battery here. So this is the battery. You plug it into the charger, and then you can plug it into all your equipment. This one battery fits the blower, the mower, and then the weed whacker right there. And so this just covers everything and makes it really, really easy. You can see our lawn isn't that big. It's not that big of a lawn. So having this battery operated works really well, but we've never come across a situation where the batteries run out. We have this lawn, and then we have the lawn in the front yard, and we can mow, blow, use the weed whacker on one of these batteries, and it's really easy. So right here is the lawn mower, and you just open it up like that, and then you just plug in the battery right here. And there you go, and then it's ready to go. And this is so easy. I can do this. I don't need Jason to do it. You know, it's really a piece of cake. So I can't remember off the top of my head how much all this stuff costs, but I'll put it on the screen right now. And then you can think of, you know, the gardeners were $80 a month in my area, so I'm sure it changes with every area. But, you know, you guys can do your budget and see if it's worth it for you guys to put the time and effort into doing this. I do have to say there was another benefit to me learning how to do this on my own. It gave me the motivation, and it gave me the confidence to start doing other things by myself. Once I knew that I could do the garden maintenance and I could take care of the yard and I could do it myself, I felt so much more comfortable to, you know, plant a honeysuckle tree, or, you know, to plant a bed of annuals or something like that. And I really think that this garden maintenance just got my gardening journey going because I had the confidence. So in addition to the mowing, blowing, and weed whacking to do the edges, we also fertilize our lawn. That's something that we take care of now that the gardeners aren't here, and we're doing it all ourselves. And the way that I did that is I went onto the Scott's Lawn website, and they have a program, and you can put in all your information, what your lawn looks like, you know, and everything like that. And then they tell you what you need to do and when you need to put it on your lawn. So I'll put a picture right up here of the lawn food, the lawn lawn fertilizer that we use, and we put it on 4 times a year. And the only reason why we do that is because that Scott's program told us that that's what we need to do. And I think our lawn looks absolutely beautiful. We get compliments on it all the time. It was so funny. One of my daughter's friends' parents were here, and they thought that our lawn was that turf, that fake grass. And when I told them that it was real, they actually had to come outside to see that it was real. So I took that as a compliment. I thought that that was really nice. So during the summer, we mow our lawn about once a week and blow everything off, you know, and do the weed whacker to do the edges and everything like that. Obviously during the winter, we need to do less of that. I was planning to mow my lawn for this video, but it's just been cold and the lawn's not growing. So it's nice because I don't have to do it, but then I don't get to do it for the video. One thing I will say is that you want to make sure that you don't mow your lawn when it's wet. Not only can that, you know, hurt the lawn because it's kind of pulling at the blades of grass, but then it also can mess up your lawnmower as well. So that's something that I will say for you beginners who are just looking into starting to maintain your yard yourself is wait until it's dry. You know, you can wait until the afternoon when the sun has evaporated all the dew, or you know, you might have to wait a couple days after a rainstorm or something like that. So I hope this video was helpful to all you beginners out there, you know, and really all you more advanced gardeners. The main thing that I want to say in this video is you can do it. We can do this. We can do this. Gardening is such a fun hobby to have, and it's such a fun thing to do, and I think having the confidence to just go for it just makes it that much more fun. So I really truly believe this video. I wanted to put it out. Next week, stay tuned because I'm going to do a video all about my irrigation and the ratio system that I use for my irrigation system and our sprinklers and everything like that. So that video is going to be a little bit more informative, but I really wanted to put this video out because I just think it's really important information. You can do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and you get a chance to get out into your garden today. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I will see you in another video very soon.